Hey guys, welcome back to the Stackpack show. The mini audio series been taking over the internet, right? I got a special guest coming in the building today. My brother BagChasing Biggs is about to crash the spot, right? My brother's coming in. He's from New York, upcoming artist, fire ass music. I cannot wait for you guys to hear this interview. It's gonna be nothing but heat. So Biggs, man, I can't wait for you to pull up, bro. Let's go.
We been getting money, baby, talking 50s, 100s, baby. You know how we own it, baby. They can't even lie. Yeah, I've been a block star, running from them cop cars, turning to a rock star. They know I'm a block, baby. Really, I'm a rock star. All I know is go hard, was running from them cop cars. I ain't had no day job. We ain't taking days off. Sometimes you gotta roll, girl. I just pray it pay off. The system tryna slay y'all. Lock them in the cage, dog. Free them out the graveyard. Told her take a pass off. We can have a stand off. Show you what I stand for. Made myself a big dog, so tell me what you here for. Told me if I love you, go and put it in a song, baby. I ain't living right, but I can't tell you that it's wrong, baby. Told me if I love you, go and
Look, I told you guys, when we do these fire ass interviews, I always got fire ass interviews and fire ass people that be pulling up. You never know who's gonna be next though to pull up, cause I got another fire interview coming up for you guys right now. Yeah, my brother BagChasing Biggs, he just stepped in the building, right? Listen, this is gonna be one of them classic interviews, them fire interviews. We're gonna be talking about a lot. Well, Biggs, man, it's on you, man. How you feeling, brother? And can you please introduce yourself to my audience, man? Thank you for pulling up, bro. It's on you. Let's go.
Yo, I'm feeling good, my brother. Thanks for having me, man. You know, you one of one for real. I go by the name BagChasing Biggs. I'm from Bronx, New York. I'm an artist. It's a pleasure to be here with y'all. How y'all feeling today, man?
Let's go, Biggs, man. We in the building, bro. We want to hear, you know, what you doing, man, what you got coming up. But the first question for you is, man, what does collaboration mean to you, bro? And how are you using that today? How are you using collaboration, man? And how you use that in the artistry that you're doing right now, bro? What's on you?
I feel like collaboration is the best way to network and get yourself out there in different lanes and to different people, you know, more exposure. And also, I feel like collaboration is one of them ways where, like, one hand wash the other. You helping the next person help you when you helping them. You feel me?
That's a fact, Biggs, man. And I also want to ask you a few questions about this Gangsta Baby song. This shit was fire when I was first, you know, opening up the podcast. Can you talk a little bit about that song, man? And what motivated you to, you know, lay that down in the studio, man? Let's go.
Yeah, Gangsta Baby, I ain't gonna lie, that's my shit. So Gangsta Baby is like I really like, through my music, I give you my life. I give you my life, what's going on around me. So those was really one of those vibes. I really just, like, took my life, took my experiences, and took what's actually going on, like, that other people could relate to and experience. I just put it in a vibe for me, you feel me?
And that was fire, because it was vibing when I first came in. I'm like, damn, this shit's crazy. Yo, Biggs, I got another question for you, brother, is what would you tell someone that wants to do something just like you, man? They want to be an artist. They want to make this fire music, man. What's some advice you got for some people that's looking up to you right now, man?
Shit, stay focused and don't let nobody tell you what you can't be. To be honest with you, that's the best advice I could tell a person. Stay focused, stay persistent, stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to be, you can do it, man. And most importantly, I'm going to keep it talk to God, man. Pray.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's the and you know what else? It's all about the prayer. This is why I got, you know, Biggs up here, because I really want y'all to know, like, it's possible. Y'all can get in the studio. Y'all can make this music. You can be an artist too. Yo, my next question for you, Biggs, is what clicked in your mind was like, yo, I want to be an artist. I want to jump out here. I want to do this. What was that time? Do you remember that time where it just clicked for you and you wanted to take off like a Lambo, bro? Like, what was the time for you, bro? You was like, man, this is it for me. I want to go all in.
I'm going to be honest with you. Man, that's a good question. I ain't gonna lie, like, I've been motivated from music since the start, since like the age of 10. Like, it's always been my vibe, you feel me? But as I got older, and I'm like, you know, you get older, you get more inspired, and like, you get more in your element. You start being nice with it. Especially, I would say that when I got real nice at music, you know, it's all practice. Don't ever think like you just jump in the booth and you gonna know how to do it all. You know, it's practice. So you gonna see them times when you really like in your element. You like, yo, nah, I could do something with this shit. I gotta take off. Let's just keep going, stay consistent. Let's just keep going and bombing. I say that happened to me around the age 18, man.
Oh man, Big. So it was at a young age when you was like, "Yo, it's time to take off." Yo, Biggs, what's one of your favorite projects, man? Because I know you know, I love interviewing, you know, artists that's on the grind, that's going crazy. What's some of your favorite projects, man? And do you got any memories attached to those songs as well that you want to share with the audience? It's on you, bro.
One of my favorite projects would have to be 430. That's one of my favorite projects. And I'm going to say the reason why that's my favorite project because when I made that specific project, this is around the time where I encountered my first record deal. I don't know if people know, some people do know. I had a deal with Trailers before everything went left for them. But that right there was that was like a pivotal point in my life because all of them tracks I made in the studio with them, and that was like a point where I was showing people like, yo, nah, I do this. And I was in the room with other greats like London and Try. There was a lot of other greats that was in the room. Fetty Wap, there was a lot of different people that was in the room at the time, and I was able to show people what I could do. So that was one of my most memorable tapes because it shows a lot from good to bad as far as like, you know, how everything went left. So when the situation with Trey went left, some people probably want to give up, but me, I'm like, nah, I got to keep going. It's just a stepping stone. We got to keep going.
That's a fact, Biggs, and that's why I got you up here, man. You gotta keep going, man. It don't matter what's going on against you. It don't matter what's going on. You heard Biggs, man. He kept going. When people went that way, he stayed consistent. So what does consistency mean to you, Biggs? You getting me right into my next question for you, brother. And how have you used that as an artist? Have you used consistency? So on you, bro.
Consistency is everything. I learned that the hard way. Without consistency, it won't be nothing. I'm telling y'all. I learned it the hard way. You gotta stay consistent. Consistency is everything. Once you fade away, it fade away. That's just it.
Nah, facts, Biggs. That consistency, because of people's attention span is so short nowadays.
So short.
So you gotta stay up on it, man. These short form videos, this content that's out, you gotta stay up on it. So I feel that, Biggs. My next question for you, Biggs, is: Have you ever played an instrument, man? You said you're an artist, man. Was you in school? Did you play piano? Did you learn how to record yourself? Talk about some of the little backstories, man. What's going on with this music stuff?
Alright, so I'm gonna keep it tall, right? I know how to play the piano a little bit, and then as far as like when it comes to recording, I record myself. I record myself just because like after you learn it, after you get the ear for the music, like I really have an ear for it, so. And I'm a perfectionist, so it's like it could be one little word off. I'm gonna go back and change that one little word to make it flow exactly how I need to flow. You feel me? So like when it comes to this music stuff, like I'm really a perfectionist. I'm my biggest critic, and I like it. I don't make beats or anything like that. I feel like I can learn it one day because you can learn anything out here. As far as like just recording myself, I take my own vocals and all that. I know how to mix down a little bit, things of that nature.
Nah, that's fire. See, now Biggs is making me want to make some beats, man. Big don't know, man. I got a whole bunch of beats. We got Stackpack Volume 1, 2, 3. We got it all out, man. You got to listen to some beats. We got to get Big some beats, man. That's what we got to do, man. So
let's make some hits, man.
Yeah, let's make some hits. Yo, Big, so what was your favorite program to use? You said you recorded yourself. I recorded myself, too. My favorite one was Logic Pro. I was using Logic Pro. What was one of your favorite ones that you used to record yourself as an artist?
Yo, funny story about Logic Pro. That's the one I don't like the most.
Oh man, he violated. He violated Logic. You know Apple ain't gonna make no bullshit though. Biggs. You know Apple ain't gonna make no bullshit.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it tall. Logic Pro is a great program to use. I like Pro Tools. Just because with Pro Tools I feel like I could be more hands-on when it comes to like moving my material around and stuff. Logic Pro is like they so professional and they so like Logic Pro is like such a helping program that they throw it in the pocket for you and all that, so you don't have to do as much as you do on Pro Tools. You get what I'm saying? But I like to just do the most. Sometimes I want to get in and edit and do this and do that, you know. So Pro Tools is a little easier for me. So Logic is the first thing I started recording, though, for a fun fact. Very first thing I recorded.
That's crazy. See, Logic Pro, I was getting busy. I made a lot of my bangers that I made on there, Biggs, in 2021, 2022. They all made the radio out here in Boston, and I made them on Logic. Logic, you can get busy. It just depends on how you record on it, bro. But that's a dope fun fact. I got Biggs in the building. I told y'all, I do these fire interviews all the time with people. Everybody comes up, they get these dope at. Come on, man, you get to see the inside and everything. My next question for you, Biggs, is, man, like when you were young, right? Did you ever find yourself getting this far? Did you ever think you was gonna get this far with the music and keep going and get the record deal and meet different people? Did you ever think about that when you was younger? Like, yo, I can make something big out of this shit.
I'm gonna keep it tall, bro. I did. Always is like the spiritual type, always been like tapped in. I'm gonna keep it told you, bro. So it's like I pray to God for guidance type shit, bro. And it's like certain things you just know what you meant for. And I just knew this was one of the things I was meant for. And like during my journey on this shit, it was just multiple signs and different testimonies I can tell you that'll show you like, nah, this is what you meant for.
Nah, facts, Biggs. You gotta be made for this shit. It's all about the belief. Yo, Biggs, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years with this music shit, bro? Before we get up out of here, talk to him about where you see yourself in the next 5 years, and also some new projects if you got anything else coming soon too, bro.
Oh, I see myself on top of the charts in the next 5 years. On top of the charts and helping many people and changing lives, inspiring matches for the better. You know what I mean? I see me and my son Stackpack right together side by side doing great things. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. That's what I see, to be honest, man. And as far as new projects, 2024, there will be a lot of drops. We're currently working on a project right now to try to do a release before the end of the year. But if we can't get a release through the end of the year, we will give y'all Through the Storm before the year is out. We'll give y'all the single Through the Storm. And as far as 2024, just be on the lookout for BagChasing Biggs. There will be a lot of good work being put out there.
Man, I can't wait to see. You know what I can't wait to see with Biggs? I can't wait to see these visuals. You know what I mean? These visuals are going to be crazy, man. Make sure y'all tap in with Biggs.
Yeah.
Biggs, where can they follow you at, man? And anything else like your Instagram, your websites? Can you tap yourself in for the audience? This is going to be on iHeartRadio, Spotify, everywhere, brother. So tap them in with your stuff, bro.
You can follow me at all platforms at BagChasing Biggs. Is all one word. BagChasing Biggs. BagChasing Biggs on all platforms. Any music app, anywhere you want to look for me at, Instagram, Twitter, where else we at? We have a Facebook now. We on Facebook now. So anywhere you want to find us at, to contact me, collab, reach out, work, support, anything, I'm here. I'm also into non-profit organizations as well. So anything you guys want to do, let's work.
Look, Biggs came through and shut this shit down. I told y'all, anybody that comes up to the podcast, to the show, there's going to be nothing but fire interviews. If you guys want to become a guest, listen to this ad.
If you want to become a guest on the Stackpack Podcast show, visit stackpackpodcast.com and check out the new episodes that are available online, and also schedule your day to come on the show at bookwithstack.com. Thank you for the endless support. Continue to watch Stackpack trailblaze with marketing, music production, and the media world.